The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by iSynergy, creative digital advertising.
Let's move on to artificial intelligence. What are the benefits and challenges, if any, from this new thing that's coming on with artificial intelligence and how companies are using it? Is that another issue in cybersecurity? And how is it an issue? How does that occur? How do breaches occur through artificial intelligence?
I mean, it could be as simple as an employee using AI to perform a function of their job and supplying private, confidential company info to that AI platform, and sometimes without even thinking about it. There's no, we haven't gotten to a point yet where our clients are really addressing this, and shadow IT is always a problem. That's where, employees of companies take IT into their own hands to, make their lives easier or whatever the case may be.
Now, what did you say, shadow?
Shadow IT. Mm-hmm. And our clients sometimes don't know that AI is being used in their environment. If you've got a marketing manager who took it upon themselves to sign up for an AI platform in order to generate prompts or content or whatever the case may be, the owner of the company or the IT provider may not know that. So that to me is I think the concern here is that we haven't even created the policies to address these situations yet because it's all so new.
And artificial intelligence isn't all bad. You're hearing all of these horror stories about artificial intelligence is going to take over the world, the Terminator scenario, all of that. There are a lot of good things about artificial intelligence. That's why it's becoming such a talked about subject. And it can be on the positive side. For instance, artificial intelligence can detect when weird things are happening and look at a bunch of different data and say, even though you haven't had a virus installed on your PC, these things are happening that are indicating something might be wrong. So based on this artificial intelligence identifying that issue, we're going to take some additional steps. That's artificial intelligence too. And there are a lot of different ways to do that. Updates, like everybody's software on every computer should be updated completely. Artificial intelligence can make sure that happens properly, can make sure that everything is done the way that it's supposed to be done without human intervention. It's a robot doing it, and it just makes sure it gets done properly. And the bad side is also there. Artificial intelligence can spoof things. It can spoof email, it can spoof people, it can spoof your face, it can spoof how you write. So it's a mixed bag. We're very early in artificial intelligence development right now. I mean, I remember years ago when the internet first came out, everybody jumped on the internet bandwagon and spent a ton of money on it, and it was 5 years before anybody made any money on the internet. We're at a point now with artificial intelligence where we need to step back and we need to really think about what the pros and cons of it are, and we need to do some planning and figuring out how to protect from it and how to use it effectively for the proper purposes.
Anyone else on that?
I mean, like what they reiterated, but AI is going to be used for positive and for negative, right? So the bad guys that are doing bad stuff now, they're going to use AI to help facilitate and speed up that process, just like we're using AI internally to help automate a lot of stuff. It helps us write scripts, it helps us do a lot of things faster, because we'll say, hey, we'll tell it to do something, and then obviously you got to tweak it and stuff like that. So there's good and bad. I mean, we're
and that was the key word, speed. Things are going to happen so much faster with artificial intelligence that you have to be prepared. The old days of, I have antivirus, so I'm protected, are over. Things are going to happen so quickly now that once something's detected, it has to be acted upon like that, or you're going to get a ransom note. And that's where artificial intelligence will help.
The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by iSynergy, creative digital advertising.